Alrighty, we are now live. Just gonna turn the speaker up so people can hear you. Yeah, I know people will join in when they can. Hello, hello, Vince. Welcome.
Hi.
I'm gonna post something on the chat. Hey, Blaze the Firewolf. Alrighty. I'm watching the chat from my phone.
Jeff. Oh, you can call her Rose, or you call me Gambit.
Yeah. Reason why I decided to do that is because my boyfriend's a huge X-Men aka Marvel fan.
And one for a while.
So, how is everybody doing today? So, today in this stream, we will be talking about random stuff. We will also possibly react to some videos.
Sure.
Okay, my computer all of a sudden decided to freeze. Well, not really. Just Google Chrome.
Nah, it doesn't look frozen. Nah, I don't. I would hope it's not frozen, especially during the stream.
Well, the stream's still going. It's just Google Chrome is froze.
Damn.
Gambit from X-Men. I know where he's coming from. I also doing good, Lion Queen. How about you? I'm doing pretty good, Blaze the Firewolf. Okay. I don't know why it just took a bit for Chrome to load. Hello, Mark DC fan. Welcome. Hello, I'm doing good. I saw Markiplier's Iron Lung movie and I'm done with the play I'm in. I actually like Markiplier because, you know, he does find I found him when I was looking at Five Nights at Freddy's playthroughs.
Part of me wants to see Iron Lung. I don't know why.
Hmm. So, yeah, I decided to start the stream after I took my dog Max out. For those of you guys who don't know, I got a new dog. His name is Max. He turns 9 on March 2nd, just the day before my boyfriend's birthday.
I think I'm in the thing. My birthday is close to a dog's birthday.
Yep. And the reason why I decided to do this stream early, now I was going to do it on Valentine's Day with my boyfriend, but he's got plans on that weekend, so we decided to do it early.
Yep.
So what I have been up to recently is I have an emulator on my phone, and I've been playing um, some ROM hack Pokemon games. I'm playing Pokemon Cancel Black right now, and it's awesome.
Pokemon's still a good franchise.
Yeah, like I, as a kid, used to be a huge fan of the classic games, and I still am. I love the classic games, but ROM hacks, they're a lot of fun because you get to see what changes people have made.
Have you ever caught a shiny before?
Yes, I have on Pokemon Ultraviolet. And let me tell you, shinies are rare.
100%.
Because I don't know why, but they are rare. I definitely. It's neat your boyfriend is a big fan of Marvel. Me too, although I'm investing my time in Teenage Ninja Turtles. Oh, yeah, I remember those guys. I remember seeing the cartoon back when I was younger. I wasn't really that into it back when I was a kid, but I was into the Batman animated series from 2004.
Fun fact: the Ninja Turtles and Batman actually did have a crossover.
I believe I remember seeing that crossover. I will have to watch it again because it's been ages.
I mean, it's cool and all, but it's like, I think personally a Ninja Turtle and Spider-Man crossover would really be interesting because both of them have to do with teenage superheroes, and well, they've dealt with mutant stuff before. For example, Spider-Man has dealt with Dr. Connors, the mutant lizard. So yeah,
And I definitely do need to say is that I've watched the original Teen Titans, which that show still rocks. I have the entire season, actually. The entire seasons.
lucky.
I got one from my mom when I was younger, which was season 4. I got season 1 from my Nana, as well as season 2, 3, and 5, and Trouble in Tokyo, back when my Nana was still around.
Trouble in Tokyo is hands down my favorite Teen Titans movie.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, when I was a kid, when I first saw it, I was like, wow, they really know how to make a pretty good movie.
As you could probably guess, Spider-Man's my favorite superhero.
My favorite superhero, that is a pretty tricky one because there's so many I like.
I just personally like Spider-Man because notably I can relate to Peter Parker in so many different ways.
Yep. So, for those of you guys who don't know, when my boyfriend comes up to Canada to live with me, because ice, human ice, is now in the US, which I will have to say, fuck ice.
Agreed.
And Canada does not have that, which is why I'm glad to live in Canada. No offense to anybody that lives in the US, but I feel bad for lives were taken from ice.
Look, I would gladly live over there for that reason alone. As
Hey,
in living in Canada.
hey, Amani White, welcome. Long time no see. Glad to see you still alive and kicking.
I know I'm not actually in the chat, but hello everybody.
There's a crossover movie in 2019 of Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And yes, damn, I so badly want Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, teaming up with the Ninja Turtles.
Picture this. Imagine what would happen if the mutagen was injected into a symbiote.
That'd be awesome. And my dog just laid on my bed.
So what I think would happen, theoretically, if mutagen was injected into a symbiote, I think it would take humanoid form but not a host.
Yeah, I agree with you. Okay, let me just disconnect the charger from my phone. There we go.
Like how Carnage did in Ultimate Spider-Man, the cartoon. Well, actually, no, scratch that. Technically, in all the adaptations.
Yeah, F Ice. They're such jerks. Exactly. Like, Ice would literally kill people if, if you're black or if you're Hispanic, if you are, brown or Asian or whatever. No offense to anybody that is on a different race, but I encourage them.
Basically kill anybody regardless of race. Like, even the regular, like, people,
Exactly, Gambit. Which is why I'm afraid of going to the US right now. And for those of you guys, oh, hello, Jacob Five Ash, welcome. Racist much. That's exactly what I have to say about Ice in a nutshell. They're racist much.
For sure.
Yep, so if you guys did not see my community post, I did get a new dog, so if you haven't seen that community post, be sure you check that out. Hello, Dax, the best dude. Welcome.
Hi.
My boyfriend's a bit shy, just to let you guys know, so.
Yes. Can confirm this.
Hello, Salty Pretzels. Anybody is welcome on my stream. What were you gonna say?
Another thing I'm a fan of, Nintendo. I love it so much.
Yep. Although my boyfriend's not going to be playing any games until he moves to Canada with me.
Yep. Can confirm that.
The ultimate crazy crossover Gambit would be having all the heroes New York crossover, including Ghostbusters, and they're based in New York. That would be an ultimate crazy crossover I would definitely love to watch.
Yes. That sounds amazing.
So I'm just going to sit here and basically go with the fact that, since I have been doing more gameplay content on my channel, because I'm taking more liking into gaming, thought I'd try something new because I have this laptop, which I got back in 2024. I am still looking into upgrading to a gaming laptop, but who knows when that will be.
You're probably going to want one with the lots and lots of gigabytes so that way you can play bigger games. The same.
Yes, that's the best advice I can take from you, Gambit.
I'm not exactly a tech expert, but
Yeah, my brother is the tech person in my house, so if something's not working, my brother can figure it out. Hello, Sandwich. Welcome. I do want to spread a bit of awareness on this thing So apparently, Bubba Guerrero, if you guys don't know, he is a dangerous predator. He has harassed minors and he has attacked people who rightfully called him out. So I encourage people, if they are associated with Bubba Guerrero, then they need to cut ties with him immediately. And since Gambit's never heard of Bubba Guerrero, it's a good thing.
Remember, if you're not careful, the internet can be a scary place.
Exactly. So, like, if you guys don't know, Bubba Guerrero has an NSFW channel where he posts literal porn. Like, how the hell does YouTube allow that? It's probably their broken system.
YouTube's system's just gone downhill, at least from what I hear.
Exactly. And I've reported a bunch of Bubba Guerrero's NSFW posts on his NSFW channel. I've been reporting them for sexual content, and one of them got taken down as far as I know, but the others are still up. So if you guys see any of those from Bubba Guerrero, please report it. Yes, I am glad you're back, Amani White. And I am excited for Valentine's Day. That's disgusting. Exactly. And it's concerning that Bubba Guerrero is posting porn on YouTube because minors can actually see it. So it's concerning.
Yeah, no, that is.
Keep that shit to yourself, this whole bubble guy is. NSFW does not belong on YouTube. Exactly. Like, if Bubba Guerrero wanted to post that, he should get Pornhub or OnlyFans.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
This reminds me of a similar situation of a certain YouTuber I know of. Yeah, unfortunately, the internet, people would accuse you of anything, even if it's not true. Which, of course, I've been accused of pedophilia before, but I'm not going to go into detail on that because it's false and there's no evidence of me being a PDF file. Yes, because what if a kid sees that? Definitely one of the reasons why I'm supporting Australia banning social media for kids, because if shit like that. Exactly. Like, to be honest, minors, even kids, should not be on certain websites.
The way I see it, it's like, why would be restrictions like online?
That dude who just accused you of being a PDF file is probably one themselves. Yeah, exactly. I mean, people have done that.
I was gonna say there are people in this world who will accuse you of doing something, yet they are doing the exact same thing that they had accused you of instead of you.
Exactly. Like, I know I shouldn't be mentioning him, but I do remember a certain someone that accused Space Trucker of being a PDF file when there's when he's trying to do better. I'm not going to go into detail on who it is, but you guys should probably already know.
Yeah, stop. Yeah.
So, basically, what I am going to be doing, throughout Valentine's Day is I'm going to have Subway with my family and possibly hang out with Gambit. What I mean by hanging out with Gambit is talking on the phone. DeviantArt should do this too, but they should ban this site for kids under 16 because NSFW and also AI. Exactly. I mean, to be honest, you can blame the parents for not watching their kid on what sites they're on.
I want to add something to that. Fuck AI altogether. I do not care how it is used.
Hey, Sonic Cool, welcome. I'm spending my Valentine's Day at the bowling alley. Ooh, nice. I haven't gone bowling in quite a couple years. Not sure what to do on Valentine's Day just yet. And if you guys wondering when my boyfriend Gambit's gonna appear more often on these streams that I do, it's gonna depend on, if he's busy or if I'm busy or if we're both free. So yeah, it's gonna be random, so you never know. But I'm sure Gambit would love to do more of these streams together with me in the future.
Of course, Gambit would.
Because, Gambit, you're my sugar.
And you're my share.
For those of you guys who don't know, Cher and Sugar is what Gambit and Rogue call each other. I got a laptop too. I don't know when I will get a computer, but someday I will. But I don't make videos on YouTube on there because I play a lot of old computer games on Flashpoint. I remember a couple Flash games that I played when I was a kid. I mean, there was a lot of them. Hello, Nick Cooper. Welcome. Sugar to the tea. X-Men fans. Yep. X-Men's one of the best cartoons I've got into, as well as the movies. I think I find the movies better than the shows, but at the same time, you could say I like them both.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm leaning more towards the shows, but like I also like the movies too. But I think we can all agree on one thing: the comics are where it's at.
Checking out. The comics are worth it. Yeah. I think I did read a few comic books back when I was a kid, but I lean towards the shows of comic books that they're based on.
Yeah, but I lean more to any of the X-Men. Most of the X-Men media seems to get the characters right.
Yep. My cat Shadow hissed at Max when he first saw him, and this is a good thing that we're introducing the cats to Max. Well, Delilah's used to being around Bear when he was around, but this is her first time seeing a dog in a couple years, so it's gonna take them a few weeks to a couple months to get used to the dog. By the way, I have a thing against younger people and teens on my channel because of my history of being harassed and trolled by them. That really sucks, Sandwich. I'm sorry to hear that.
That's absurd.
Yeah, I've had people harass me before, I've had kids literal kids on my channel, being Karen, saying, oh, take this video down, blah, blah, blah. And they're just literally bluffing at that point because, well, they're Karens.
Karens be Karens, what can I tell you?
X-Men 97 is the continuation of the original X-Men animated series, and it's on Disney Plus. If I ever get Disney Plus, that's going to be one of the first things I'm going to check out because Jean Grey, also known as Phoenix, is pregnant in that one.
Honestly, I considered watching that, but like I definitely want to rewatch the '90s X-Men cartoon again.
Yeah, I've seen the 90s X-Men cartoon when I was younger.
I purely watched the reruns that used to be on I think it was on, I want to say Disney XD?
For those of you guys who don't know, I just updated Kim Possible Doom from the start. I just uploaded the next chapter, so I'll probably read chapter 10 sometime this week if I'm able to. So, well, I am just trying to think of, what videos we could react to. I know if it's copyright related material and the stream notifies me of a copyright claim, then I can edit that. YouTube will allow you to edit it, so yeah, I'm not too concerned about that. Because if anything, fuck copyright.
Agreed.
Also, a bit of a life update. I moved out of my childhood house and into an apartment. Oh, nice, Nick Cooper. That's awesome. Next step of your adulthood.
Honest question here: Does anyone remember Does anyone remember? Has anyone seen Deadpool and Wolverine? Because I remember watching it in theaters with my family, and it was fun.
I also have a feeling it gets these weird names that they have on their profile, UTTP and stuff. Well, to be honest, some of those users that have those on their names are not that bad. Like Dr. Girlfriend is one of them, and she's chill. Fox Kids used to air Marvel Comics animated shows back then when all Fox stations aired Marvel Comics shows. I remember those times.
Yeah, I recall Disney XD rerunning those cartoons as well.
I don't know when I'll be moving out. I plan on transitioning into a female and then work. Well, there's nothing wrong with being transgender or, transitioning from male to female. Like, I respect people equally as long as they're not toxic, PDF files, scammers, or zoophiles.
Same here.
Because everybody is welcomed and respected here as long as you're not a PDF file, zoophile, scammer, scummy people, etc. Dr. Girlfriend UFTP is awesome as she exposed adult children like Dan Sobel and Amanda Cartret. Exactly. And speaking of Dan Sobel and Amanda Cartret, I did some troll posts on Amanda Cartret on my community tab. Like, there's two characters from Gravity Falls, I say, that looks like them.
Yeah.
And some of you guys may know that I have officially decided that when I do more more videos, like more gaming videos and that, I do hope more people can, take a look at my channel. And you guys are more than welcome to, share my channel if you like to your socials so people, your friends and followers can follow me.
Oh yeah.
I still don't care about her, sorry. As I mentioned, I don't want nothing to do with those people and those names. Sorry if that was rude. Oh, you're fine, Sandwich, and I completely understand. Play Mortal Kombat 1. Well, I would, but I don't have that game on my Steam, but I do have it on the Xbox. Max is sleeping on my bed.
2003 TMNT. I think that's the one I remember watching. But I think my personal favorite TMNT adaptation still the I want to say it's from 2012, but I definitely know it was a 3D like the animated one.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, yeah, Gambit was reading Blaze the Firewolf's comment. I have it on the Switch. Nice. To be honest, when I first found out that Mortal Kombat 1 was on sale back in on Black Friday day of 2023, I and my brother both pitched in and we both bought the game. And a bit of spoiler warning, Liu Kang and Kitana actually kiss in Mortal Kombat 1. And I was so happy that it happened because I've been begging for that to happen for years.
Like,
So I did see it. They're lovebirds, exactly. There's a couple Mortal Kombat ships that I like. Well, Kitana and Liu Kang are canon. Same with Johnny Cage and Sonya.
Jaden, I think on Jaden Colo canon, from what I remembered.
Yeah, but I prefer Jade with Kun Lao.
Makes sense.
Although it's the katana we have from the previous game, the main katana is the reboot version. Exactly. Play the second Doom and Doom free games I mentioned on Google Check whenever you get the chance. Yep, I do plan to do that in the future. I want to see Melina and Tanya kiss. Yeah, I mean, there's anything wrong, nothing wrong with Tanya and Melina together, but I've been a Scorpion and Melina fan for a long time. That I have no idea, Sandwich. I am a Tanya Molina fan since Mortal Kombat X was around. I actually have Mortal Kombat X on my Xbox, and you know what's the funny thing? My nana actually bought it for me. Cuz if my mom won't buy games that are violent like that unless I'm around, then I can get my nana to do that.
My grandma likes Mortal Kombat too, funny enough.
Yep. I have the Mortal Kombat Legacy collection. I've been actually considering in getting it.
I can't.
Anyways, I think we can react to a video. We're gonna react to this one. Copper Cab. This video is hilarious. So, we're gonna react to this one.
You can't go wrong with Coppercat. You just can't.
That's true. Aw, geez, I might have to restart my computer because honestly, it's not working. But here, let me try refreshing it. Nope, I'm gonna have to restart my computer after the stream because it's not working.
Yeah, no problem.
So we'll have to react to videos another time once I've restarted my computer. But I know what we can do is we can go on Neopets. Yes.
I'm honestly surprised Neopets is still around.
Yep. They have been around since 1999. I almost said 1998.
Aw, she eat me.
Yep. Yeah. If I knew my computer wasn't going to play any videos, I would have restarted it sooner.
Fair enough.
Usually it doesn't really do that, but I guess it's just some days where it's temperamental.
Neopets was owned by... Huh.
Neopets was owned by Viacom. Oh, it was. I did not know that. But you know, I really wish they made a Neopets show because I would love to watch it if they ever did.
I mean, if Viacom still held the rights, Nickelodeon could easily make that happen.
Yep. And to add to my channel, I may do reaction videos here and there, so that will be something. I think I'm going to have a bit of a nap after this stream. That's probably what I'm going to be doing.
Like I said, she's sleepy.
Yep. Some people may say, Neopets is just for kids. Well, it's for everybody, actually, because I've seen adults play on Neopets.
That's like saying SpongeBob is for kids. I literally, I, I still watch SpongeBob.
Same. I like the old seasons.
What?
I like the old seasons of SpongeBob.
I will say there are some of the later episodes do actually bring back the old stuff. Like there was one episode that brought back the old animation style.
What episode was that?
It's called a fish called Sandy.
Oh, I remember that classic episode.
Well, I wouldn't call it a classic episode. It's a new episode. It uses the classic animation style, like I said.
Neopets was under Nickelodeon when Viacom bought it from the original creators of Neopets in 2005. Oh, that's cool. I did not know that. Hello, T-Bone. Welcome. So, yep, I'm sleepy. But so anyways, the next time my boyfriend and I do a stream together like this, we'll definitely react to some videos.
Yeah, I mean, you wanna? You're the streamer.
Yep. But for those of you guys who wonder about that Copper Cat video, I was going to show till my computer decided it doesn't want to play it. Basically this guy named Cameron, he was trolling Copper Cat by putting Caillou's face on Copper Cat, and Copper Cat was raging.
That sounds hilarious.
It is. And I mean, people on Copper Cat's stream have trolled him by calling him Caillou, and he raged over people calling him Caillou. It's so hilarious. I mean, if you're a fan of Copper Cab,
Looks like him, so why would he not be called that?
yeah, like Copper Cab's the adult version of Caillou.
That's what I'm saying.
I heard of Neopets. I saw ads on it on Nickelodeon, but never played it. The site's still up, so you can always join the site if you like. You have your own Neopets. I've had this one since 2015, so yep, you can definitely say, I've had it for 11 years. but here's one game of Neopets I'm a huge fan of, and it's called The Darkest Fairy. I actually have that game, and that game is fantastic. I mean, if you're a Neopets fan, I highly recommend playing that game. It's for the PS2. So, Gambit, what have you got planned for Valentine's Day?
As soon as I get home from my friend's house, I'm hanging out with you.
Yep, that would be fun. And I'm also gonna do Subway. And I actually heard from a friend of mine who goes by Death Knight Adrian. He told me that on the Epstein files that McDonald's food has human flesh in them. I don't even. It's pretty much. I was like, oh God,
They
seriously?
said that last time.
They did?
Like, they said something like that last time about McDonald's, yeah. Not in the files, but, like, people have said that last time about McDonald's.
Yeah. So that's why I'm pretty much just gonna boycott McDonald's. But I'll be sticking to foods like Wendy's, Tim Hortons, Burger King, etc.
A lot of people are boycotting Nintendo because of the Switch 2 situation.
Oh, the Switch 2. My brother was saving up for a Nintendo Switch 2, but due to the price might go skyrocketed, he's like, that's out of the question now.
Me, personally, I'm just there like, Microsoft, Sony, PC, basically all doing the same thing at this point, so might as well just boycott all the game companies altogether. That's what I've been doing.
Yep. But yeah, as I'm looking after Max and that, I better give some love to the kitties as well. Because if I just give Max love and not the kitties, then the kitties would feel left out and they'll think I care about the dog more than them. But you, Gambit, are important to me.
Of course I am, Rose.
2015, right around when the knowledge advanced, now Jumpstart Games owned Neopets. I really wish they make a show out of Neopets. I really do hope they do one day because I'm dying to see a show involving Neopets.
Zupets had one, so I don't see why not.
So for those of you guys who don't know how I got my dog Max, basically he was I'm not gonna go too much into detail, but he was running on the side of the road, so he jumped in the car and took him home. His previous owner let us take him. So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna go too much into detail. So there's that. And Bear, my dog that I lost back in 2022, he sent us Max, an older dog. But, an older dog's good because they don't require much work as a younger dog does.
Facts.
Bill Jensen when he sees SpongeBob Shaker. That never happened in SpongeBob! I remember that. Classic Bill Jensen. Speaking of Bill Jensen, I was watching his live stream last night and he put a hole in his wall.
I will say from personal experience in terms of SpongeBob, I actually didn't think the new movie was that bad.
You didn't?
No.
That's good. But in my honest opinion, the old SpongeBob seasons were the best.
Yeah, no, they're the best to me as well. It's just like, in the same token, since I'm willing to actually give the newer SpongeBob a chance, considering the fact that prior to Hillenberg's passing, he actually came back to the show.
Yep. Anyway, gotta go. I have school now. Alright, Dax, have a good day at school. I don't go to school anymore.
I don't either, obviously.
I might decide to go to college in the future, so there's that. But in the meantime, I'm also learning how to drive.
I am still learning how to drive, but I also plan to work as well.
Yep. Hello, Gothic Gamer. Welcome. Hello, I'm glad I've joined your live. Welcome.
Hello.
Just so you know, my boyfriend Gambit is shy, just so you know, cuz
Very.
yeah, I mean, I'm shy too, to be honest. I'm shy when it comes to meeting new people, but at the same time, I'm like a social butterfly.
You're shy, but you're also open. I get it.
Anyways, we're just gonna play this horse game. I was playing Neopets earlier, now I'm just playing this. To show you guys what I do every day, basically. Besides making videos and uploading videos. This is what I do. But I also, do this when I'm not looking after pets. Bill Jensen thinks Copper Cab is a sinner. Yeah, I think I've seen that before. It's hilarious. You could not go wrong with Copper Cab or Bill Jensen.
Imagine if they did a stream together.
I really do hope they do a stream together one day because that would be awesome. You'll get nervous at first. You've done it. Everything will be okay. Yep, that's true. Hello, Gambit. You and Shadow are a beautiful couple to think of the future.
Why, thank you.
The reason why I say to people to call my boyfriend Gambit is he's a huge Marvel fan.
my favorite member of the X-Men.
Yep. My favorite X-Men people are Rogue and Phoenix.
Oh yeah, I also like Cyclops too. I forgot about that. I like the Gambit and Cyclops.
Yep. So basically,
Also, let it be known I have the memory of a goldfish, so you have to excuse that.
yep. All right. So I'm just gonna put my glasses on because my neck's kind of hurting from leaning forward on the computer. Because my back is haunching over, so I gotta wear my glasses. My favorite is Wolverine, Rogue, and especially Storm and Cyclops. Nice choices, Blaze.
Yeah, yeah. Storm and Wolverine also pretty cool too. I like how Storm can, well, control the weather, since it's basically her name, and I like how I like pretty much all Wolverine's powers, like healing factor, claws, and all.
It's awesome. Yeah, Wolverine's a pretty cool character.
I still, personally, I still love Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
I agree. Like his Wolverine style is awesome.
I really found it cool how he actually reprised his role in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yep.
Especially alongside like Ryan Reynolds when he reprised his role as Deadpool.
Yep. I've never heard of Wolverine before, okay? He's from the X-Men series.
Yep. Which Wolverine, in fact, actually, like Wolverine was the X-Men technically had three leaders. Uh, Gambit, Cyclops, and Wolverine.
Imagine Bill Jensen playing Neopet since it looks Christian friendly. Oh, yeah, I could see Bill Jensen playing that, and then sinners start trolling him with NSFW of Neopets. That'd be funny.
Oh yeah, that'd be hilarious.
No Marvel character can compare to Deadpool. He's one of my all time favorites to Spider Man and a few others. Cool note that Ryan Reynolds also is Canadian. Yep, he is Canadian, just like Jim Carrey and many others.
Yeah, I found that cool too. I like how Deadpool just can. One thing I love about him is like he breaks the fourth wall.
Yep. I mean, I've seen other characters break the fourth wall too. My favorite Marvel is the Punisher. Punisher is pretty cool.
I actually remember watching the Fox Marvel films, and one of the films that I watched was The Punisher.
Yep.
I'm interested to see him in Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Nice. And I know what I'm going to name this horse.
Oh.
I'm going to name it Gambit.
Let's see.
And I know what I'm going to name one of these horses that I'm going to get.
Oh.
Since I have Gambit.
Oh, you playing the other one, Rogue?
Yep. There you go.
Here's a fun fact. Pretty sure. Well, they're pretty sure most people may not know, but my first introduction to Marvel was the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man film.
Awesome. So this is another horse game I do play. The Punisher is an awesome Marvel character. Yes, he is.
I like the inspiration from DC's Batman that the Punisher has.
Same. And you know what's funny is that when Copper Cab was first called Caillou, he says, "Do I look like Caillou to you?" My brother can do a pretty good impression of Copper Cab.
I bet.
Gambit's heard of my brother doing an impression of Copper Cab. Mad May was like 22-year-old when they were shooting that film in Australia. Mad Max is a good one. I keep comparing that movie to Mad Max from 1979 because in both movies, our main character loses a wife and son to evil people, and it kind of has that revenge feel. Plus, I love Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson's awesome.
Agreed.
I remember that one Family Guy episode where Peter Griffin they go to Mel Gibson's hotel and they stole the film. I remember that Family Guy episode.
I still like Family Guy.
Yep, same. I do remember one Family Guy episode where I think it was one episode where Peter craps himself.
Oh wow. I remember a Family Guy episode where Stewie and Brian just traveled the multiverse.
That was an awesome episode.
Yeah, I liked that one. I honestly I love the episodes in Family Guy with Stewie's like experiments.
Yep, those ones are awesome.
Like Stewie maybe just like a small infant, but he's a genius.
I agree. He is the genius. All I want to say is to you and your other fans, thank you so much for your wonderful support and your kindness since December 2025 and being there for me. I'm I'm I may be over talkative though. Well, nothing wrong with that. I'm over talkative too sometimes.
Yeah, no. The important thing is well, you being yourself.
Yep.
Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Yep.
That you can't be yourself.
That's true. Hey Max, what are you doing, buddy? Oh, you like your butt scratch. You like your butt scratch. You got a big butt. He likes it. He's a Labrador mix for any of you guys are wondering. That's what the breed Max is.
Yep.
He's a good boy.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, myself remaking my community grow once again. That's good. Like, I got a pretty good big community despite all odds against me. Like, I've got my boyfriend for support, which is awesome.
You pretty much have it all.
Yep,
Don't take that for granted.
right.
And that goes for everybody here. No matter what you have, like big or small, Never take anything for granted.
I agree with that. 100%. Also, last month I saw Zootopia 2 and loved it. So nice to see Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde again on screen alongside new characters. Got some new lore regarding the history of Zootopia and the song Zoo. Nice. Also, speaking of Zootopia, my boyfriend saw it.
The first one, but I still haven't even watched the second one.
And my boyfriend does simp for Gazelle from Zootopia.
I mean, can you blame me?
And I actually simp for Wind Dancer from Zootopia too, because he's a horse.
I have different reasons as to why I support Gazelle.
In it, these people need to grow up and get a life despite bad people like Amanda Cartret, Dan Sobel, Bubba, and Robbie Cooper, Martin Hogson, and other people who are man-child wannabes. Exactly. Yeah, I remember when Amanda Cartret argued with her mom on Easter last year. I mean, don't get me wrong, I feel sorry for her mom because I do argue with my mom sometimes too. It doesn't happen often, but it happens sometimes.
Hell, I even argue with my grandma too.
Yeah. Still haven't seen Zootopia 2 yet, but hopefully I'll get the chance to see it this year. I finally did watch TMNT Mutant Mayhem, and it was hilarious and so much fun. Dig the new art style and animation.
I remember watching the Mutant Mayhem. In fact, I actually have a popcorn bucket from AMC that I got when I saw it. Mind you, I also got the TMNT drinking bowl. I got the special cup with some cup toppers. I have the turtles on them.
It's awesome.
Yeah, not because like me and my friend went to see it.
Exactly. It's all about ups and downs, but Amanda just admitted it all. I wish she was locked up and rotting in hell. Oh, she's gonna get her karma if she continues to go down that dangerous path, Gothic Gamer. I can definitely guarantee you that.
I agree on that.
Like, I'm definitely going to sit here and say, what if you guys don't know, Bubba Guerrero also had a police report on him. So someone actually reported Bubba Guerrero to the police and they gave him a warning and telling him to stop harassing people, and if he continues to do that, he'd get arrested. Well, that's Bubba Guerrero's own fault for leaking his own address. Like,
That's true.
no joke, guys, Bubba Guerrero actually leaked his own address, according to Dr. Girlfriend.
And this is why you should never share your personal information with anybody unless it's someone you deeply trust.
Oops. Hi, Max. Sorry, buddy. You can you can lie down. He needs to get arrested straight and never come back. Exactly. Well, Bubba Guerrero will get arrested if he continues that behavior. I can guarantee. And you know, Bubba Guerrero also says the N word, which proves that he's a racist.
Oh no, he's 100% going to face, like, a lifetime sentence.
Bubba is such a fucking ass and a dumbass. Yes, he is.
Remember, there are many asses.
Yep.
Do not be the one of the dumb.
Yep. I have an ass.
Obviously.
Everybody has one.
Well, yeah, we wouldn't be people without them.
There's a few things you could do with an ass. Like spanking it.
Yep. Really?
I have a dirty mind, so yeah. This channel's for 18 plus only, so we're all adults here.
I got that dirty mind too.
Yeah. When Dan Sobel gets arrested, I'm gonna celebrate by watching Blue's Clues as well as the Wiggles to spite him. Oh, he's gonna be big mad over that. But I know Dan Sobel will get arrested one day, especially for this PDF file stuff that he's doing.
Real.
If I could find the Dan Sobel video people have made, I can send them to Gambit on phone text. As well as Andrew Ditch. Oh, nice, Gothic Gamer. You're pretty much the same age as my brother.
You'll basically be turning the same age as the...
Yep. If you guys are wondering who's older, I am older.
Technically, we're still close in age, even though she's older than me.
Yep. So, I am a huge fan of the Twilight Saga series, for any of you guys who are wondering.
I used to have DVDs of that.
I actually do have the DVDs of it somewhere. Might be in storage.
I I definitely know one of them was, what was it?
There,
New Moon, I think it was.
yeah, New Moon.
Yeah, I think that was the one I had.
I've told a lot of my friends about Dan Sobel, and they said Dan Sobel is a freaky, dirty bastard. Yeah, he is. You know, when he licked his dog's tongue, I was literally cringing because I was like, "Oh God, Dan!" Like, bleh, bleh.
Bestiality right there. Damn.
Yeah, like it's gross. And I think there's actually footage of that somewhere. Dan's a freaking menace to society. Yep, that he is. Same with Amanda Cartret and Andrew Ditch, Bubba Guerrero, Robbie Cooper, many others.
100% they are.
I know there's definitely a lot to say about him. He's absolute gross zoophile and makes me sick. Exactly. Like, I don't blame ya. Like, you know, I would never trust Dan Sobel or any menace around my animals.
Literally.
I rather trust my boyfriend. My ass is like a sponge.
It absorbs everything that comes in contact.
Never trust these bastards. This is what sets your own boundaries. I 100% agree with you there.
Boundaries are important. Like, without them, you basically just, like, are restricted.
Yep.
To, well,
Exactly.
we have boundaries for a reason, basically. Like, all of us do. Even myself.
Yep. Like one of my boundaries being, you know, do not add me on the Switch. Another one of my boundaries is do not post creepy comments.
My boundaries should be blatantly obvious.
Yep. And you know what's funny? Ricky Berwick says, don't sexualize the stream. Ricky Berwick is amazing. I like Ricky Berwick. Some people say that he supports people like Shadman when Ricky doesn't support him.
I was going to say, like, if there's one thing I know about life, like, online or offline, without proof, you can't draw a proper conclusion.
Exactly. Absolutely. When I sometimes do bad stuff, I improve my behavior, and I don't see autism as an excuse. That's why I think about what I've done. Exactly. Same with me.
Yep. Same here with me.
I've seen a couple Caillou YouTube poops that are funny. One of them is called Caillou in the bathtub. No, not for kids. That YouTube poop was hilarious.
It sounds funny.
It is. Maybe the next time we do a stream together, Gambit, we can react to that.
Absolutely rogue.
And my favorite part of Caillou in the bathtub, not for kids, is when Caillou has Tretsky audio. It's funny. And I also like that Caillou says, "I'm going to beep." YouTube poop is nostalgia, brings me back memories. Yep, all YouTube poops do.
One thing I'm also a fan of is Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yep, Sonic is awesome. I love Sonic.
He's a cool character, like, but I also really, really like Shadow the Hedgehog.
Megalopony likes Shadow the Hedgehog as well. And I know Herman likes Savok the Zeddy. My favorite Sonic character, besides Amy, I love Rouge the Bat.
I kind of really like Knuckles too.
Knuckles is cool. I also like Big the Cat.
I think the cat's funny.
He loves fishing. I've been fishing only once before, but I've never been fishing since. So that's something I might consider looking into one day.
I was only 12 when I caught my first fish.
Yep. MLG Peppa Pig. Oh, I remember that one. My favorite one is the Weed Sleepover, where Daddy Zebra's face says Shrek's face, and he's like, "What are you doing in my swamp?" I'll have to find that MLG video. I think it's still up, but I'll have to find it.
Tails is a pretty cool character too.
Yep. I like Tails too.
So does my grandmother, and she also likes Shadow.
It's awesome. The most recent YTPs I've been watching is YTP Tribers Suck and YTP. Oh! They've both been mirroring effects and dialogue mashing both the YouTube CS188. I remember that user. He made pretty good YouTube poops. I remember watching this one Justin Bieber YouTube poop called Justin Bieber Gets Pregnant, and I was like, how is that even possible unless he's transgender?
Explain that to that one episode of Family Guy.
Oh yeah, I remember one Family Guy episode. There was this one dude that was pregnant, and Peter hits him for making fun of Chris, and he didn't even know he was pregnant.
No, not that. Like, I remember it was with Stewie and Brian, I think it was.
Oh yeah, the one where Stewie gets pregnant. I remember that. That was actually a pretty insane episode.
I mean, at least it's not the episode of American Dad where what's his name? I know he stands.
Roger?
Wait. No, not Roger's the alien, I know that. But he's the son of Francine Smith, I know that much.
I can't remember that guy's name.
He had glasses, that's all I remember.
I'll have to look up the American Dad characters after this.
It's been a hot minute since I watched American Dad, because I used to watch all of them, like Family Guy, American Dad, and even the Cleveland Show.
Yeah, I agree. I remember watching Bear in the Big Blue House YTP, and it was hilarious. I remember when Luna said, "Bear, you got nothing," then Bear said, "Fuck you." I'll have to find that YTP because that sounds funny. YouTube poops are really funny. I remember there's this one big comfy couch YouTube poop called the Cum Cover Couch, and it was hilarious. It was funny though, cause it involved Lunette saying the N word because someone edited to make it like she said it. Some YouTube poops that I remember watching have either been taken down or, you know, they disappear suddenly online. King of the Hill YTPs. Speaking of King of the Hill, they actually have a reboot of it.
Yep. They do. On Hulu.
God dang it, Bobby.
I sell propane and propane accessories.
Hank Hill is funny.
Agreed.
I personally love Hank Hill.
I think there are YTPs of the Sega logo too. The old one, not the new one.
Well, there might be.
Anybody watched any Flush Tube videos before? Just curious.
I think I have.
Hands down, Cute Mario Brothers is my favorite one.
I like Cute Mario Brothers too. I haven't watched them in a long time.
Horsey.
Yep, I love horsies.
You gotta show me the horses when I get up there, because I rode a horse once.
I sure will, and I'll teach you how to ride.
By teach, you mean refresh, right?
Yep, refresh.
Okay.
And I'll teach you things you didn't know about horses. I am a horse person, for any of you guys wondering. Some of my lasses used to do horseback riding. Nice. I've been doing it for years.
Interesting.
I've been riding for years. Okay, let me look at that one. American Dad characters. Is it Steve, this guy that you were talking about earlier?
I'm pretty sure it's gotta be him, yeah.
Yeah, he's the son of Stan and Francine.
Yeah, no, I thought so. I remember an episode of American Dad where he was pregnant with Roger's baby.
And I was like, how is that even possible?
Right? Especially since they're different species.
Yeah. Oh, Max heard something. What did you hear, buddy? Probably some screaming from the kids since I live behind a school. He, mister. He's a good dog. Yep, he's being a good dog. He's shedding his winter coat. He's a good boy. Oh, I do remember this one Caillou episode. This episode is literally the worst. Because it involves Caillou's temper tantrum.
Be honest, when does he not have a temper tantrum?
He has a temper tantrum pretty much all the time.
Exactly my point.
You're a good child, Max.
Sure is.
He's shedding. I do remember this show, if you guys are from Canada. How many of you guys heard of this show, Big Comfy Couch?
I mean, it did. I think Big Comfy Couch did air in the States as well. I would know since I watched it.
Yep. Oh, and now he's got the hedgehog toy. Hi. My brother likes the dog. Oh, Max. You good boy. You good looking. Bubba Guerrero is getting reported to the police is hilarious, and also his voice can make anyone's ears bleed. I agree. Like, his voice is so annoying. I rather listen to my boyfriend's voice. And I'm going to show you what place in the US actually exists. If you remember the Twilight Saga series, this actually exists. I didn't know this was a real place until I looked it up. I think my Max might want to go out. Let me see. I'm gonna be live for a couple more minutes, and then I'm gonna take my dog out. Rachel the Sesame Street girl will make my ears bleed totally. I hate her. Don't blame ya, cause she's a woman child. Let me actually look and see what she's posted. Actually.
It's people like that I genuinely feel should not be online.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna show you. How does she get this many subscribers? I have no idea. It's like she's subbotting.
She more than likely is.
Yeah. And she does these roleplay, community posts. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Check your, phone texts, like, obviously. Don't say it out. Don't answer it out loud.
Okay. I used to support Rachel the Sesame Street girl back then, and whenever she was getting people making rant videos on her, I tried giving her advice by telling her just to block them and that, but she's not taking my advice seriously. So that's why I basically say goodbye.
Some people are just naive.
Oh, Rachel the Sesame Street girl, you actually doxed your mom's face right here. Why would you do that without her consent? I have no idea. She's like Amanda Cartret 2.0. I actually remember Elmo's World back when I was a kid. This episode was my favorite. Elmo's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, I remember watching Elmo as well, too.
You know who's my favorite Sesame Street? I am going to be showing you.
Uh-oh.
It's this guy, Oscar the Grouch. How many of you guys remember him? I used to have a bath toy of Oscar a long time ago. It was like a color changing one.
Oscar's cool.
Hey Tony, welcome. People are so disgusting, thinking it's okay to dox people when it's not. I wouldn't dox you because it's not right. Exactly. I mean, it's bad enough that people have doxed Bill Jensen. Abby Cadabby is my favorite character. Oh, nice. Besides Oscar the Grouch, I also like.
Wasn't Abby Kadabi added in the later seasons, or was it in the earlier ones? I forgot.
She was added in the later seasons.
Oh yeah.
Here's Telly Monster. He was my favorite. What were you gonna say?
I personally really like the Grover, and there's a character that I feel like not enough people talk about. I like Snuffleupagus. I quite literally used to have a plush of Snuffleupagus.
Oh,
like
Snuffy.
When I was young. Yeah, Snuffy. The fact that I know the fact that I still remember his full name.
Oh, I actually want this Snuffy plush. He looks so cute. I want a Snuffy plush.
I'm honestly surprised I remember Snuffy's full name instead of his nickname.
Yep. I just call him Snuffy. Some people say he looks like a mammoth, and he kind of does.
It's funny because, he's apparently his species is an original one resembling a mammoth, an elephant, and an anteater.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hello, Joyce. Welcome. Later, I'm going to a soccer match. Alright, thank you for joining, Gothic Gamer. Good luck. Oh, and Etsy. Oh, they have a Snuffy plush right here. I wonder how much it costs.
I think that's the one I used to have.
Oh, this item's sold out. Wah, wah, wah.
Either it was that one or the other one that you were showing.
Oh. This one, probably.
It was a very small one, I know that much.
Oh, okay. Snuffy is a pretty cool character. I like him. Kind of reminds me of Manny from Ice Age.
I haven't watched Ice Age in so long.
Ice Age is a pretty good series. That makes you the punchline, kitty.
Don't call me kitty.
Alright, I won't. Ugh, kitty. Alright. This is one of the VHSs of Sesame Street I used to have.
I think I had a VHS tape of Blue's Clues before.
Blue's Clues?
Yeah, the original one.
I had a couple of these when I was younger. Hello, Daphne Adrian. Welcome. I never cared for Sesame Street. Well, I liked Sesame Street when I was a kid, but I also like, other shows.
Me too. And I can tell you, Blue's Clues is one of them.
Same. I liked Blue's Clues when I was a toddler. Same. Dan Sobel's in no position to like Blue's Clues. Exactly.
I think I remember like I remember a photo of me when I was little on the thinking chair.
Oh, I actually remember having a thinking chair.
Yeah, no, I think I had one too.
I think I had.
Either it was that or I might have been.
Oh, okay. Oh, he left. I guess, I didn't touch anything. What happened?
I have no clue.
You accidentally pressed something, or did it randomly disconnect you?
I don't recall really pressing anything, but
You might have pressed something and probably didn't know. That has happened to me before.
it's happened to me multiple times. So.
Dan Sobel would crush that thinking chair. Yes, he would. Yes, he would. I used to have one of these chairs. And in fact, I remember having this one chair.
I have like a plush of Blue where I think like you press somewhere and then the ears are supposed to go up.
Yeah. These are the chairs that I used to have. I had a Sesame Street one and I also had a Pooh Bear one. Winnie the Pooh is cute. Yes, he is. I used to have a lot of Winnie the Pooh stuff when I was little. I actually have Tigger slippers.
I remember I used to watch Winnie the Pooh as well.
These were the slippers I think I had. Something like close to these. But I actually want Tigger slippers.
Oh wait, I remember what it was now.
You
this
do?
Blue's Clues Blue plush. It was a talking plush and like you could put the ears.
Oh yeah. I remember having one of these Blue's Clues plushes.
Yeah, they recently brought that back for and it's really interesting because they brought back that for Blue's Clues and Mew.
Well, they did.
The original Blue's Clues is still my favorite, but one thing I do give the new one credit to is the fact that like Steve at least made some kind of comeback. I know he's not the host anymore, but
I remember when Steve was the host.
yeah. I think what it was is that Steve and Joe took turns, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Oh, look. Oh, she's bitching over people not answering her. Like, big deal. Like, if people don't answer you right away, they're probably busy, Rachel. How come she gets so many likes on her posts? It makes me wonder. Subbotting, most likely.
The way I see it, you earn your achievement when you build it.
Yeah. Exactly. Rachel, the Sesame Street girl, is still at it, I see. Yep. She's a spammer. Yes, I agree. She is a spammer.
As we know, spamming gets you nowhere.
Oh, look. Oh, she's bitching over for someone forcing her to get a job. Well, she should. Bruh. Why? This is kindergarten behavior she's doing.
So fucking stupid.
Oh, I remember Zubumafu. That was a good show.
Remember what now?
Zabumafu. This one.
Oh. I remember Bubble Guppies, that's for sure.
Same. Look right here. Am I a terrible, horrible, no good, and very bad girl? A lot of people voted yes, but a lot of people voted no, but I voted yes because she is.
Nice.
Rachel, if you're watching this, just get a job like everybody else and do something better with your life. Like, her content isn't really that interesting. Like, she should try, reacting to videos, do gaming, or read creepypastas or something.
Anything at this point.
Yep. Like, look, this is literally role-playing. This is literal roleplay. And this one had me dying of laughter. Like, well, Rachel, people are gonna criticize you, so you gotta learn to take criticism. What did you say?
Hello in French.
Oh, Fire Flower Films. Hey. Rachel doesn't know squat. She's a cringe role player. Yes, she is.
100%.
Look. I mean, she tries to do a spoof of it, but she can't seem to do it right. Like, look.
When you do a spoof or a roleplay, you gotta get in the character.
Yeah.
It's basically like acting.
Exactly. I do remember when I was younger, I had a Pooh blow up Tigger toy. I think I had a blow up Tigger where I would ride on. I just can't remember what it looked like. but I had something. Oh, Build-A-Bear Tigger, I want this one.
I mean, do you even have Build-A-Bear over there?
I think so. Build-A-Bear in Canada. Let's see. There's one in Newmarket. There's one in Mississauga. One there. Well, there's one in Hamilton.
Wow. I mean, there's one that... No, technically there's... Technically, I know two of them.
Yeah, so there's quite a couple of Build-A-Bears in my province. Yes, she should, Nick Cooper. Hello, Vloom Vloom, welcome. It's going good. Rachel looks like going from Lord of the Rings. Yes, she does. Great impression.
I try to work with my vocal cords.
Yep. She needs to play Heretic, Doom, Blood, Diablo, Hexen, Quake. Yes, she does. And here's another few set of games that she should play. Let me pull them up. She could play this one, as well as this one, Dead Island. And Doom 64.
Classics.
She could play this one. She should play this game, Serious Sam 2. As well as this one. The first and second encounter. If you guys want to add me on, if you guys want to add me on, Steam, this is my Steam account. So you guys can add me on there. Yeah, but that's my Steam account in case you guys want to add me. I have Ultimate Doom, Doom 2, and both Final Doom expansions. Nice. I've got Doom 1, 2, and Doom 64. Doom 64 was pretty cool. Wolfenstein 3D mods. Yep, Rachel should play those too. I think Postal 2 is on Steam as well, Lion King Queen. I'll have to check that out. I think that's where we're going to be wrapping up today's stream. So if you guys enjoyed this, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell for notifications to when it uploads. That way you guys will not miss an upload. As always, I will be catching you on the next video. My boyfriend and I, we may do a stream like this again sometime in the future, but we're not too sure. So I will most likely go live again sometime in March. So as always, I will see you all in the next video. Have a good day, and we'll see y'all later.